Hi everybody and welcome to Teach and Tune. Whether you're a classroom teacher or an at-home learner, we've got you covered. Today, we're doing lesson 2 for the recorder. In our last lesson, we learned how to play the B note. So let's do a quick review of that. Make sure you're holding your recorder at 45 degrees, not down, not straight out. Make sure that you've got your left hand on top. Remember how important that is. And make sure that you're using a tonguing motion. When you see this note here, that means it's a B note. It's on the center line. If it's filled in like a hockey puck, then it's a quarter note. And you only play it for one beat. If it's hollow, like a donut, then you're going to play it for 2 beats. That's called a half note. So go ahead and try to play the song on the screen. Now it's time to learn our next note. Our next note is the A note. When you see this note, it is on the space below the center line. That means it's an A note. And to play an A note, you do exactly what you did with the B note, except we're going to add another finger. So we are going to plug 2 holes on the top and 1 hole on the bottom. And it sounds like this. It's just a little bit lower. So go ahead and try to play along with the song on the screen. Now it's time to talk about something that's really important with the recorder, and that's why does my recorder squeak? The number one reason is that you're blowing too hard. If you're blowing too hard on the recorder, it's gonna squeak. Ugh, that sounds terrible. If you're blowing too soft, it's gonna sound squeaky and wavery. And that's not nice either. What we want to do is blow using the tonguing motion and make sure we're flickering the candle, but the candle doesn't blow out. The next thing that can cause your recorder to squeak is that you don't have the holes plugged all the way. Make sure they're plugged all the way with the meaty part under your finger. Plug that really hard. And when you pull it off, you should have your recorder bumps. Okay, go ahead and try to play along with the song on the screen, but without making any squeaks. Well, we've got a pretty good idea how to play this thing now. Let's take a look at a little bit of music theory that's very important. When you see this note, there's a couple different parts on it. So let's talk about the hockey puck or the donut. That is called the note head. It should either be on the line or it should be between the lines. And the note head is how we tell what different notes we're going to play, because it'll show us where it is on the musical staff. It'll also show you how long the note is that we're going to play, because it could be a half note or it could be a quarter note. And those notes aren't the only ones. We're going to learn more. So go ahead and try to play this play along and let's see how you do. Another part of the note that's very important is the note stem, and that's the stick that comes out of the note. The note stick can either be pointing upwards or it can be pointing downwards. If the note head is above the middle line, the note stem should be pointing down. If the note head is below the center line, that note stem should be pointing up. If the note head is on the middle line, it can go either way. But in my experience, I find that more of the note stems point downwards. So go ahead and try to play along with this play along. So the musical notes can go on different places on the musical staff, and when they're on different places, they make different sounds. And there's a word to describe that sound. That sound is described as the word pitch. When we have a note that's higher, the pitch is higher. When we have a note that's lower, the pitch is lower. So a B note, the B note that we've learned anyways, has a higher pitch than the A note, because the A note is lower on the musical staff. Now see if you can play along with this song. Did you notice the different pitch between the different notes? The B note is a higher note, so it has a higher pitch, and the A note is a lower note, so it has a lower pitch. Now let's see if you can play along with the actual play along that we're going to use for this song. You know everything you need to know now. The note head, the note stem, and the pitch. See if you can notice those things as you're doing the play along. Now don't forget that the A note has 2 fingers covered on the front, and the B note only has 1. And let's also remember there are quarter notes which are 1 beat, and there are half notes which are 2 beat. So do your best, and let's see how it goes. Well, hopefully that went really well for you. But we're going to try it again. But this time, we're going to take a little bit of the background music away. So you're going to do the same thing that you just played, but you have to play along with a little less music. So good luck. One more time, let's do that play along. This time, you only get the drum beat to play along with. So keep focused, try to pay attention to what pitch is higher and lower, and do your best. Let's take a look at the worksheets that go along with this video. If you don't have the worksheet, check the link in the description and it'll show you where you can get it. The worksheets are a great way to reinforce what we're working on in the class. It's also a really good way to keep track of what you're doing. I also have a video answer key that goes along with the worksheet where I go over the answers and the questions to make sure that there's full understanding with what we're learning. Well, that's it for lesson 2. Today, we worked on the A note, the note head, the note stem, and pitch. And now we have to do my favorite part of every lesson, my dad joke. What is the most musical bone? The trombone. The trombone? Hashtag dad joke. All right, that's it for today. Until next time, keep practicing and have fun.